In this video, we will be learning how to set up a data logger in View Designer software. For the setup, we have an Allen Bradley HMI Panelview 5510. The catalog number is 2715P-T7WD. And for the PLC, we have a Compact Logix L33ER. It is Allen Bradley catalog number 1769-L33ER. For the external storage that will store the data log, we have an SD card and also a USB stick. For data logging external storage, USB sticks or SD cards should be formatted as FAT32 or ext3. Per Rockwell Automation Knowledge Base QA 39430, Studio5000 View Designer Data Logging and Historical Trending. SD cards can be formatted as FAT32 or ext3, and it is recommended using a SD card of at least 4 GB capacity. The maximum size is 32 gigs. If a USB stick is less than 32 gigs, you can easily right-click and format File System FAT32. Close. It is FAT32 now. However, if a drive is greater than 32 gig, like this one, if you right click and format File System, there is no FAT32 here. Start. Okay. File System exFAT. So in this case, I have to use this software GUI format to format the USB to FAT32. It is FAT32 now. Now let's insert these into the HMI. This for the SD card, and these are for the USB stick. You can plug the USB stick into either one. Both are the same. The PLC IP address is 192.168.0.90, and for the HMI, the IP address is 192.168.0.100. Both PLC and HMI are currently connected to the same Ethernet switch. These are from the PLC and HMI, and the blue one is connected to my computer. This is the PLC that is currently online with my computer. PT_A, PT_B, and PT_C. These are the readings that the HMI will need to capture and export the data log to the USB stick or the SD card that are currently installed on it. Next, we have this timer data export TON in the PLC program to control these two trigger bits that will tell the HMI when to execute the data log export. The timer will reset itself every 60 seconds. The two trigger bits, data export to USB bit and data export to SD bit, will be energized for 1 second every 60 seconds. When the timer accumulated value is between 1000 and 2000 milliseconds, this trigger bit will be energized. And when the timer accumulated value is between 3000 and 4000 milliseconds, this trigger bit data export to SD bit will be energized. The PLC IP address is 192.168.0.90, and by the way, the Logic Designer software that I'm using is version 30.01.00. Now let's open Studio5000 View Designer. File, New Project. Select the HMI. Select the location to save the HMI project. OK. Then give it a name. Finish. For the controller, we will name it as PUC. Logics project file. Select the PUC program file. HMI to controller path. Select the controller that is currently connected to the computer. Emulator to controller path. Apply. OK. Under Project Explorer, scroll down to Data Logs. Select Data Logs, right-click, New Data Log. Double-click. Select PT_A. PT_B. And PT_C. Sample rate, change it to 10,000 milliseconds. And log duration, change it to minutes. 1 minute. With this setup, every minute the data log will be exported to the USB stick and the SD card in one Excel file. Each Excel file will have 6 samples for each tag with a 10-second increment. Now select Project Events. Right-click, New Project Event. Data log exported to USB. Execute when. Data export to USB bit. events, data log, export data log, file name will be datalog auto USB. Right click on project events again, new project event, datalog, export it to SD, execute when, by property to item, data export to SD bit, events, add comment, datalog, export datalog, predefined screens, settings, security. Let's change it to inherit for all. And change everything here to inherit also. Security administration, guest user. Now we can change it to restricted. And let's create an account. Username, size, role. Let's change it to administrator. Password 1234 1234. Okay. One thing I forgot is the file name for datalog. Export it to SD. The file name will be datalog auto SD. And the other thing I forgot to change is the destination. It needs to be SD card. Now I think we are ready to download it to the HMI. Communications, download. Select the HMI 192.168.0.100. OK. Next. Download. Close. Right on the HMI, if needed, we can also export the data log to either the USB stick or the SD card with this button. Press it. Select settings. Data export. Let's change the file name. Data log underscore manual underscore USB. OK. Export. Now let's try it with SD card. Change the file name to data log manual SD. OK. Export. Please note that if the SD card is not installed on the HMI, the data logger will be stopped. Safely remove SD card. Everything is grayed out. Data logger stopped. We cannot even export data logs to USB device. It's grayed out already. Before removing the SD card and the USB stick from the HMI, it is recommended to turn off the HMI. Now let's plug them into the computer to see what we can get from the HMI. from the same QA 39430. There must be an SD card inserted into the terminal for the data log to record run. Even if you have selected to export the data log to a USB stick without the SD card, the pre-configured data log display will show all objects grayed out and report data logger stopped. Check SD card and reboot the HMI device. Now let's check out the USB stick first. Data log auto USB. These files were automatically exported to the USB stick from the trigger bit in the PLC program. Data log manual USB. This one was manually exported to the USB stick from the button right on the HMI. Right click, format cells, time, we got 6 samples with 10-second support. 46, 56, 6, 16, 26, and 36. Now let's check out the SD card. Data log auto SD. These files were automatically exported to the SD card from the trigger bit in the PLC program. Data log manual SD. Only this one was manually exported to the SD card from the button right on the HMI. For 59, 56, 6, 16, 26, 36. (46, 56, 6, 16, 26, 36). That would be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If this video is helpful and you like the content of my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. A separate thanks at the lower right corner is also a great way to show your support to my channel. Thank you.